pressing Pentagon leaders for answers on why they waited days to report Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin's hospitalization. Officials say members of Congress and even some top military commanders were unaware for days Austin was in the hospital. He was admitted on Monday due to complications from elective surgery, but spokespeople did not reveal Austin's health concerns until late yesterday. Officials want to know why there was such secrecy surrounding the 70-year-old Pentagon chief at a time of multiple national security crises.
If you're new to my station, I am the Hebrew Widow, the Hebrew Rose of Jericho, coming at you with some judgment news. Shalom to all of my sisters and my brothers out there of the STARSEED United, allies and friends. I send you infinite love and light, and I receive yours. Abracadabra. Okay, you guys, I'm going to show you guys some secrets that's appearing upon this earth as I give a testimony of what happened through following the instructions that Big Judah gave to all of the family that follow him. And that was to go to the oldest church in our community and get on that ley line. So I'm going to talk about my experience with that. And then we're going to end this video with the mysterious case of Lloyd Austin, Secretary of Defense of these United States. Okay. You know, once I heard those instructions, it resonated with me right away. I'm like, whoa, this is magical. So I told my granddaughter, I said on Christmas Eve, I need a ride to this church. And I need to get there, and I explained to her why. And she was like, wow, I'd like to do that too. So we went out on our mission. All of us that followed those instructions that Big Judah gave to us to get on that most powerful ley line in our community, we all that did it, it was something that happened, honey. It didn't feel very magical. As a matter of fact, it was cold. It was cloudy. Yeah. And I went and I stand in the corner of that building, honey. And then I followed his instructions about, using the 369. Yeah, all of that, honey. Every magical thing I could think of. I was standing there, and people were passing me by because I live near a tourist area. So people were looking at me, and I did not give a damn. I knew they thought I was crazy out there looking at a napkin because I wrote my notes on the napkin. And I'm looking up in the sky and I see them passing me by. And honey, I did not care. I was going to complete that mission. Honey, something was activated. Now, I don't know if this happened to many of you, but this was my experience. That is when my phone died. My phone just went kaput. I keep bringing up my phone. This is my sword, y'all. This was very magical. So I did that, and my phone was completely dead. Yes, I couldn't do my videos. Like, ooh, wait. I was being tested, honey. Oh my goodness. I was being tested. It was like the final test. And most of the test was about making me feel so unimportant in this matrix. Feeling that, all of the love that I poured out on people, and I don't get any back. I get the opposite back. And all of those hurtful feelings, that I've learned. Listen, I've learned how to process my thoughts. And so as I was going through all of these, you know how they do? They bombard you with the things that people have done to you that you did not deserve. And And they bombard you with that, and you start feeling those hurtful feelings all over again. And you go into a sadness. And then I was disconnected to y'all, where I'm getting all the love. Yeah, y'all put those comments in the comment section. It empowers me. Yes. Hallelujah. Let me tell y'all, something happened with all of us that did those instructions. Okay, let me get back to what I was doing. I had to step back for a moment. So I was going through a testing that brought me a lot of sadness, but then it also made me feel like really how important the connection is between who my true brothers and sisters are of the STARSEED United. We are an elite group, and we knew each other before we came into this dimension, y'all. We were a team before we even got here. And y'all knew that I was the Messiah's little sister, and that I was one of the favorites of the Most High God of Israel and Mother before I got here. And some of y'all are my sisters and my brothers. Yeah, your big brother is the Messiah too. And we were a lead team before we got here. And so where I was at the bottom, the biggest reject in this 3D dimension, honey, before I got here, the whole universe knew who I was. And I must own it now. I must own it. That's why I'm telling it. I don't give a damn if you think I'm being braggadocious either. Because what happened that day and after that testing, I started to know who I was before I got here. Ooh-wee. And some of you, I think all of you, every last one of you that followed those instructions. Oh, another combination to that lock, that tumbler. Yeah, getting you closer to your crown and your throne and who you are in the 5D. Yes, honey. I told y'all we about to get some badges, y'all. STARSEED United. This mission could only be understood by you that were on the elite team before you were born into this dimension. We knew each other. Honey, oh, we and our enemies are so afraid right now. Do you see how the Most High is taking them down? And a lot of this had to do, that's what I'm saying, only a few could understand, even some of you spies. Some of you spies, I know y'all awakened. I know you did your shadow work too. You just still in there. And nobody know who is who. Oh, wait. You understand now. It's like, okay, so in the beginning of our mission, y'all remember right before around the beginning of our fight, Mother had loaded to me that we were going to move from having very powerful faith and belief into the knowing. Y'all remember this man? I tried to find the video of him. It was a Jamaican man, and he was talking about you can't know what you have faith in, because if you have faith in it, you don't know. And if you believe it, you don't know. Because if you know, you don't have to believe. That was a great riddle. And some of us got it. And that was another combination tumbler being unlocked. Honey, I clearly understood what he was saying because I had started finding all of that magic that's appearing at the time of this great reset. Mm-hmm. Ooh, wee, honey. And so now I know. Now I know that I was a leader. I was a leader before I got into this dimension. And I know my team, all of us, made a vow to our Holy Father. We stood before him. And we in the Most High, we knew what we were going to have to go through. That's what I'm saying. Everybody that's resonating with this message, honey, life was not a peach. Life has been very hard for you. You went through things that nobody you know went through. Yeah. And all the time, you were just doing your best. And the only time you got mean is when somebody really, really hurt you. But other than that, you were, most of the time, you were angry because you gave so much of your love or your resources to somebody. Yeah, and then as soon as they're out of your presence, they backstabbing you. You know, everywhere you go, you just like the reject. You always feel uncomfortable around people. And that's because we have been surrounded by narcissists, honey, or people on a very low vibration. Yep. Oh, that's what we were going through. But now, see, in this 3D, we had to go through that. We were never supposed to be comfortable in this 3D. That's number one. Because we didn't come from here. Yeah, we came from 5D, spirit realm, with our Holy Mother and our Almighty Father and our Big Brother Messiah. That's where we came from. Now I know that you know that I know that you know, and now we know, and so do they. Yeah, they know who we are. And we are written in some books on this earth that's going to be released very shortly. Abracadabra, whether voluntarily or by force. The information confirming who we are is about to surface. Abracadabra. Yeah. Okay, you guys, I'm going to end on this note because the video before last I had mentioned Lloyd Austin, the Secretary of Defense of these United States of America. And I told y'all that he found his way physically, in my home. I met him, but at the time I did not know who he was. Now I knew I had to share that story with my STARSEED brothers and my sisters out there. And I know I sounded crazy as hell, like, yeah, right, the Secretary of Defense, the top military man of the United States of America, came into the Hebrew widow's house. I know that sounded crazy as hell, but I knew that that was him. Yeah, because he just recently started coming into the news. And, yeah, he did physically come into my home. He found his way inside of my dwelling to get up close and personal. And so I had to share that he found his way because he know who I am, and I know that he know who I am. Yeah. So now we know that they practice magic. Yeah, here at STARSEED United, we know that they practice their 3D magic. And on that level, and having that much power in this 3D dimension, I knew that he came into my home for a reason. And so when it dawned on me, when I realized and I knew that that was Lloyd Austin that came into my house, yeah, I started doing my magic. I did my magic, y'all. And whatever sorcery that he had left last winter in my house, or portals that he opened, whatever he was doing when I was minding my own business, I sent it back to him 1,000-fold for having the nerve to come into my home. Yeah. And so now he's in the hospital. And they say for an elective procedure. That's like that report right there, just like it's trying to say, oh, it's nothing really seriously wrong, but he'd been hospitalized for 5 days. That day that I used my magic against his magic, because after all, Mother did say, it's magic against magic, y'all. Yeah. So that was just another confirmation when he went into the hospital. I'm sure some of you guys were surprised at that news. Yeah, after that video when I told y'all he was in my house. So, yeah. Oh, this journey has been so magical, and it has been my pleasure and my honor and such a privilege to have such a wonderful team. And though we may not know each other in this 3D dimension, our spirits have connected, and we do know each other. Yeah, our spirits know each other. Yeah, all praises to the Most High for all of you. Yeah. So I don't know, STARSEED United. I believe that our mission is pretty much complete because we destroyed Hashatan's magic. Mother told us it was all about his words, energy, and illusion, and we destroyed all 3 of those things. That's why nothing's working out for them any longer. Yeah, and then the Father, he has also bowed the heavens to hear us in that most holy place. And so my end time prayer and the most important prayer of our nation is in Revelation 3:9, when the Most High promised that the world would know that he loves us, y'all. Do you know what that means? That is so magical, for the whole world to know that the Most High loves us. That means his love is going to be expressed towards children. Yeah, all praise to the Most High. Yeah, and much adoration. Mother, we adore you above all. Yeah, because that's what our Father does. Yeah, and we pledge our allegiance to our big brother Messiah, the King and God of this earth. Yes. Okay, you guys, I salute you all. I salute you all. Yes. Just be looking in Judgment News for some secret information about us being revealed. That's all I got to say on that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed all of this Google magic. Yeah, these things are appearing upon this earth. Yeah. And thank you so much for your support of this station. Special shout out to Dina Williams. Thank you again, sis. Yes, thank you for that beautiful gift. And CJ27. Yes, thank you so much for your gifts of love. May the Most High bless you 100-fold for whatever your heart's desire. Abracadabra. So much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share all of this good news. Doesn't it feel good to fight back? Yes, we are very victorious. Thank you so much for your support of this station and all of your kind gifts of love. They're much appreciated. Yes, and may the Most High bless you 100-fold for whatever your heart's desire. Abracadabra. Okay, you guys, until the next Judgment News, your big sister, the Hebrew Widow, the Hebrew Rose, and Jericho out. Shalom.